Time for What Are the Odds? And since the Suns' Monty Williams was voted Coach of the Year by his peers, let's look at current odds to win the Red Auerbach Trophy, the NBA Coach of the Year award to be announced during playoffs. Williams is indeed the favorite at -176, so if you bet 176, you'd win 100. Tom Thibodeau is close behind, tied with Quinn Snyder at +200. Mark Malusis and Sal Licata with me, and I remember both of you praised the hire back when the Knicks brought in Tibbs. But Moose, could you have expected his impact to be this great, this fast? And is he objectively your pick for Coach of the Year?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think you go a lot of. He'd get my vote, but I mean, it's hard to knock what Monty Williams has done out there in Phoenix. I mean, he took over a team that was 19-63. You look at the Phoenix Suns' offensive and defensive efficiency. They were the only team in the NBA. They were in the top 10 in both of them. So, I mean, he's a really good coach. So, if Monty Williams wins it, Quinn Snyder with the Utah Jazz, Tom Thibodeau. The remarkable thing, Sal, about Thibodeau is, no, I never expected it to be this soon. I thought he would eventually get it here, but to have a team that was expected to win in the low 20s, end up being the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference, do it the style and fashion which he did, having Julius Randle develop into the All-Star, development of R.J. Barrett, acquisition of Derrick Rose, have him fill a major role, Emmanuel quickly, all the positives that we talked about this Knicks team, the fact that they play every single night, that they're willing defenders as well, they kind of resemble what this city's personality is too. There's a lot to like about the Knicks, so he would get my vote. I knew he'd turn it around eventually. I didn't think it would be this quickly. He's done a remarkable job, and what's made it even sweeter is there was no expectations for this team this year.
And the reason why we didn't think he would turn it around this quickly is not a knock on him. It's because of the talent or the lack thereof. And that's why you look at what Williams has done in Phoenix, and nobody's knocking him or trying to take away, but you can't argue the talent between the two teams. The Suns are a much more talented team than the Knicks are. So the fact that Thibodeau took over this team from where they were for years prior, with all these head coaches changing time and time again, failing time and time again, basically the same players that they had last year, they were nowhere near what this team is. And that's because he instilled the system. He's coached the players up. Obviously, the players get credit. Randall and R.J. Barrett themselves, developing and becoming different players. But it's all led by Tom Thibodeau. So to me, it's a no-brainer. He's the coach of the year. You can pick different guys and say, yeah, they've done a great job. Monty Williams certainly has done a terrific job. Nobody has turned around a dead team with less talent the way that Tom Thibodeau has done this quickly. It is a remarkable turnaround. And at the very least, he should be coach of the year.
Tibbs has gotten the most out of this roster for sure, and what he's done defensively with this team, very impressive. Sal, Moose, thanks so much.